What's going on, everybody? You know who it is. It's your number one hot sauce guy. So tonight, cool looking pepper, a white UFO, grown by a friend of mine that I met through Facebook and a bunch of the chili and hot sauce groups. James Malone, again, thank you for sending these. These peppers look gorgeous. They are gorgeous. They've all been tasting really good from what I've had. This is only the second review of a pepper he's grown. There's a few peppers in his box that he sent me that I've had before, so I've just been using those to cook with and different things, but not a review video. So it was very uncommon with this pepper. I've heard of the purple UFO or a UFO pepper, and it's usually purple, and they're great looking, cool little pods, and they look, from what I've seen, to be smaller than this version. So I was super stoked to see that he was growing these and threw in a couple in the box. So I'm real interested in the flavor and the heat on these. All right. So Girl Painter, she set me up with some merch. I appreciate you, Joanna. Her husband Christian, love you, dude. Appreciate you guys. Any of my friends, any of my people in northern Nevada that need painting, inside, outside, whatever. Look up Girl Painter. They're super nice people. Do super good work. I've known them for a long time. So repping their merchandise because they threw it at me and I love it. The back, I wish you could see this. I didn't know she had the logo, this same logo, on the back. The whole back of the shirt. It's fucking dope. Anyway, so white UFO, let's get it. Oh wow. It's good pepper. Okay. Really good taste, flavor, really nice. A couple pieces stuck in the teeth, so still building. My head's getting real warm now. Top here, my eyes are starting to water a little bit. Little pepper burp. Whew. So we'll just ride it out for a little 5-minute afterburn like usual. Really interesting pepper, man. I love the look of it. I like that color. It's a very interesting color. The shape, texture of that pepper is nice. Had a good crunch. Had a good sweetness to it. It's got a good burn going. It's kind of all over the front of the mouth, on the lips. Starting to hit the back of the throat just a little bit on a burn. Tummy's getting warm. Nose is starting to water just a tad bit right here. Just ever so bit. Eyes aren't watering yet, but I can feel them being, they're watery. But we ain't got no happy tears yet. But I feel like it's still building a little bit. And we're almost into a 2-minute afterburn, and I feel like it's still just climbing a little bit. Oh man, that's a great pepper. You ain't got much to talk about today, folks, so, you know. Woke up today, wasn't feeling the greatest. I don't know what that's all about, but just really, you know, tired, unmotivated a little bit. You know, I got to start taking better care of myself in terms of, you know, eating sooner, going to bed earlier. You know, I get up at 5 in the morning to go to work, Monday through Friday, and then I've been working Saturdays, a couple hours doing my basketball thing. But I'm a pretty heavy drinker. You know, so I drink pretty heavy every day. And so I drink late into the night, and then I don't start cooking dinner usually until, you know, 8, 9, sometimes 10 o'clock at night. I'm not lying to you. And then that's usually the only thing I've eaten all day. I usually only eat once a day. Anyway, telling you my life story. But so I woke up this morning, felt like I got plenty of sleep. But again, I did that routine last night. I worked. I drank pretty heavy. When I say heavy, I don't feel like it's heavy. But if I told you that 10 or 12 beers a night was heavy, you know, wasn't heavy, you'd probably laugh at me and say it is pretty heavy. You know, but that's about what I drink on average. And then I started cooking dinner about 8:30 last night. You know, I slow cook, right? So I made a steak last night. I put it on low and let it sizzle. That's how I cook, man. That's how I've always cooked. Is just slow and steady wins the race. You know what I mean? But yeah, that's where we're at. Fuck, I forgot what time we were at. Oh, we were at 3 minutes and some change on the burn. So we're creeping up on the 5 minute. We'll kill this video and let you people get back to more important things in life. But the other thing I like about these peppers and eating hot shit is the endorphin you get, the build. This is the best I felt all day. Okay. And it wasn't like I felt horrible or had body aches or, you know, a massive headache or stomach ache or really sick, right? I just woke up and just wasn't feeling it, man. I just wasn't there. And finally got my ass out of bed, took a shower, tossed back a few beers, and we're doing a fucking pepper review. And this is the best I've felt. And that is what scares me a little bit. The peppers help, okay? But it's the other things. It's the drinking. It's the drinking to feel better thing, right? Like, that should never be the case. But it helps sometimes. Anyways, now you know more shit about me than you probably need to. But I like to drink. Always been an avid drinker. I don't do drugs. I don't smoke weed. I don't do any of this other shit. You know, I've had my bouts with things, but only thing that gets me high these days is alcohol and capsaicin. That's it. So, nose started running a little bit. Not terrible. There's not much heat going on anymore anywhere. I feel it on my lips, but that sticks around for a while until I clean the palate with beer and other things. Stomach's doing great. It was getting warm. Now it's just a steady warm feeling in there. It feels fine. So all this feels good. That was a great burn. That was a good pepper. It wasn't it wasn't like super duper hot. but it had a nice burn to it, a nice feel, and overall a great pepper. Texture, color, shape and size, burn, flavor, all of it. The size of it, it's a good looking pepper. Those are all the things I love about peppers, man, is I like opening a box of fresh new peppers and looking at them, and you never know what you're getting. You know, the uniqueness of how they grow and the look that they can appear to be and stuff is cool. I like it. Besides, I just like peppers. I've always kind of liked peppers. My mom and dad, well, my mom, she used to make you know, stuffed bell peppers quite a bit. And so you know, I still draw from that. I feel like I still love stuffed bell peppers to this day. You know, it's still one of my favorite things. If done right, gotta be done right. Mama made it right. You know, it can't be soggy and shit. But anyway, so I've always loved the peppers. You know, I didn't discover my love of super hots and stuff until about 4 years ago. I've been doing this now about 4 years. Pretty heavy into the super hot game, and super hot sauces and challenges and eating peppers and doing the whole thing. So you know, I don't know where that came from. You know, I know it came from, you know, the fact that I always liked hot sauce. And whenever I went somewhere, I always got the hottest sauce they had, or, you know, always put A1 steak sauce, or I always liked mustard, you know, mustard. Horseradish, man, I grew up with horseradish. My dad liked horseradish, and I liked that at a pretty young age. You know, so, but I didn't open my full eyes until, like I said, I opened my eyes to the whole world of spice and how crazy it is, and just how many other people there are like me, and just how many different hot sauces, foods you can make, fucking UFO white peppers and shit, you know what I mean? Like, that was about 5.5 years ago, that I kind of fell into it, through Facebook, and groups, and really just expanded from there. And you know, prior to that, I knew I liked hot, and I knew I could handle some heat. But I thought that was all it was. I thought habaneros were the hot shit. You know, I thought a ghost pepper was hot. That was the first super hot pepper I ever had. Was a dried ghost pepper from a friend, and it lit me up. You know, but I liked it. It was like exciting, and it was a good feel. But then it took about another year after that ghost pepper to really get to where I'm at now, and all the different things I've tried now and stuff. So anyways, it's a crazy world out there. The world of hot sauce and peppers is no different, man. It is just mind-boggling, you know, what kind of peppers are out there, and how they, you know, generate these peppers and make them and cross them, you know, cross this pepper with that pepper and that pepper, and then next, you know what I mean? It's just it's cool, man. It's really something that I dig. So, and then of course hot sauce, man. The hot sauce has just always been a game changer for me, and something I love. And I just didn't realize either until about 4 years ago just how big the world of hot sauce was. You know what I mean? My mind liked hot sauce and knew I liked hot sauce. I thought, you know, going to a taqueria and stuff and getting their homemade salsa, you know, and their homemade sauce was as good as shit gets, right? You gotta make it homemade. You can't buy anything. But man, I was naive. Anyways, guys, deuces. Thanks for watching this video. We'll be back tomorrow with another one. See you.